How was that meeting, Jacob? What did you been there a bit longer than expected? What were you discussing? What did you bring out of it?
Yeah, it was a solid review. As Harris said before, we just a bit filthy with a few of the chances that we had early on, and scoring zero goals, 5 in the first quarter, was a bit disappointing. But now we look back at a few positives as well, and GWS are a very good side, and probably a top 4 side again. So we look at the positives and the negatives, and move on to Collingwood this week.
I guess one big positive was you minimised their scoring, which is not something you've done against them for a few years. I guess why were you able to do that, and is that an area that you are pleased with at the moment?
Yeah, definitely. We're trying to bring down opposition scores. I think last year GWS scored 144 points against us or something like that. So to bring it down to, I think it was 77 or something like that is a positive, and something we're continuing to work on. And I think playing the back line now, our back six is doing very well, and also the pressure on the ball, like Harris said, making it a lot easier to defend. And I think as a team, we're just being a lot better defensively. Yeah.
Last year, particularly at the sort of back half of the season, you were known for like your quick ball movement, and it was an exciting brand. How have you found trying to balance that this year with such an emphasis on contested footy and bringing opposition scores down? Is that a thing that's still a work in progress for the team?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, in pre-season, a big emphasis on contested ball, so we worked hard on that. In the first couple of rounds, our ball movement was a bit here and there, so yeah, we've been honing in on that and changing it up. But I think the boys are starting to get the balance right, and I think this week and last week the ball movement was good. So just got to continue that and know when to go fast and when to go slow. So we know our ball movement is a big weapon of ours, but when to go fast and when to go long down the line or hit that short option, we just got to get that right, yeah.
And how are you finding your footy at the moment, mate? Back in the side, a couple of games, and I think 15 and I think 5 intercept possessions on the weekend. Are you happy with your output at the moment and the way you're tracking?
I'm just taking it week by week. Obviously, it's only my second year, and I'm obviously enjoying being out there, but I'm just taking it week by week and really trying to develop and get better every day. So I'm enjoying, obviously, being out there with leaders such as Harris and Hodgie in the back line, and can really improve as a person and as a player. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it, and hopefully can just keep backing up and hold my spot, yeah.
Are you sitting in Hodgie's pocket every moment you can, like, not just in game, just around the club, trying to soak up as much information you can from a guy like that?
Yeah, definitely. If you've got a question, the best thing to do is ask. So, and he's a guy that is on the front foot with that and gives you the correct feedback and the feedback that you want in the right way. So yeah, he's been really good for not just myself but all the boys, and especially the younger boys in the back line. There's a fair few of us. So yeah, he's been really good to not just me but everyone. Yeah.
Collingwood this weekend. You must be like, it's normally the biggest home crowd of the season when they play here. So how does that sit with you? That must be an exciting prospect, playing in front of like the biggest Gabba crowd you'll get this season. Yeah,
it's very exciting, and Collingwood are in good form, I think, as Harris said before. So they like to play a fast and quick style, and we'll match them this weekend, and really looking forward to a big crowd in. I think kids get in free on Sunday, so should be a good crowd, and yeah, really looking forward to it.
Is there someone that you would look at, because I know you probably haven't looked at matchups and who's going to go where, but is there someone from Collingwood that you go, yeah, that's who I'd like to take?
Not really as yet. I've watched their game from the weekend, and as I said, their pressure and the way they play is very good. But no, I haven't really looked at individual matchups yet or anything like that. But I guess later in the week that'll be confirmed, and I'll know who I'm lining up against or the type of players I'll be playing on. Yeah.
I spoke to Fags early in the year, and we were speaking about Alex Witherden and how he really backs him to have a crack at his kicks and to really go for it and try to thread that needle, and then obviously working on his intercept and things like that. What's the one thing that Fags says to you, that's your go, that's where you're going to kill it for us, and where does he love you? What does he love you doing in that regard?
Every game, every week, it's take ground and just run with the ball. As soon as I get in my hands, take ground, and it's a massive thing in the game. Today is getting it over the bubble or breaking lines, so I think that's my best attribute, and that's something that Fags looks at me to do every week, and that's something that I want to bring to the team every week, yeah.